everyone, Sheena here with She Is Mighty, and I had a wonderful friend and client of mine gift me a TRX. So I'm super excited to make a video with it. So that's what I'm going to do today, just doing strictly upper body. And thank you, Carla, so much for the gift, and I've already tortured her with it if anybody really wanted to know. We couldn't wait to use it. So today we're going to go ahead and do some rowing. So you're going to go ahead and get your TRX if you do have it and anchor it at the top of the door that you have, or a stable piece of equipment if you have that. So when people just get started, I have them kind of standing in an upright position and their arms are out in front of them. I call it zombie arms, okay? So just straight out in front of you. We're gonna do palms facing in first, and you're gonna take a little step in until you're kind of slightly leaning back a little bit, okay? If you were uncomfortable with this, you're gonna take one leg and take a little step back so you have a little bit of stability here, okay? So we're gonna start with a simple low row. So that just means bringing it into the chest, right? And then squeezing your shoulder blades and then simply lowering down, okay? Activating all the muscles that you need to when we're doing this, and making sure we're not sagging here, we're not extending through here. We're activating that core just like anything else. Row and back down, okay? So that's gonna be your first row. Your second row is gonna be a wide row. So you're just gonna come back and you're gonna rotate those palms down, and then we're gonna bring those elbows out wide. Squeeze that upper back nice and tight, and then super slow coming back down, okay? And as you come down again, you're gonna rotate the palms in, and we're just gonna do a two-way row. Rotating, alternating through them. If you're a little more advanced, you can go ahead and take that leg back out, whatever feels good for you. And then do your recommended amount of reps. Okay, so next one we're gonna do is actually the legs. So we're gonna do just a simple squat, okay? So people who are just getting started, you're gonna go ahead and get into your natural stance right here, and then just stick that booty out behind you, sitting in that chair, and then coming back up. So what these straps provide is a little bit of stability. Okay, so if you feel a little unstable getting into a squat normally, this will help you kind of get into that little deeper range of motion and through the hips. And if you want to, you can even stay down here and get like a little stretch if you want to, okay? Like there in the hips, you can even open it up and get a little stretch, okay? If you're a little more advanced, you want to get a single leg squat, we can go ahead and do that. You're going to step your feet a little bit closer, and then having your elbows into your ribs, sorry, couldn't even think there, and then taking one leg and just simply kicking it out, and then again bringing your butt back behind you as if you're going to sit in that chair, and then push back through. So you're pushing through that heel to come up, still putting pressure on the toes, but most of that weight's coming through the heel to come up. Okay, that's my knee popping. Didn't do enough stretching today. And then everything you do from one side, you got to do to the other. Just like that. Next thing we're going to do bicep curls. So we're going to work the front of the arm right there. So for beginners, I always suggest also when you're using these and you have little cradles on the bottom, to put them on the outside of the wrist or the top of the hand. So when you're doing curls and other things, they don't smack you in the face, okay? So we're gonna get into that, kind of that position from earlier, those zombie arms, just like that. And then we're gonna rotate to the palms up towards the ceiling, okay? And then from there, we're just gonna bring those to our temples right here, outside of the face. So not to the face, outside the face. And then just there. Oh yes, So modified, if it's modified, you just take that one little step back so you have that stability right here. Curl to the face, super slow coming down. Making sure, again, we're squeezing those muscles. We're not just going through the movements of curling in. I want you to squeeze those muscles to come in and super slow coming out, making them work anyways, right? Okay. Next thing we're gonna do, flies. I don't really like these, so I'm gonna start with modified anyways. So, zombie arms here. And we're gonna make Ys basically with the arms. So lots of shoulder work, lots of back work here. Make sure everything's nice and tucked in. Pull straight arms. Squeezing that back the whole way through. And keeping those shoulders down. So I'm catching myself doing things that I should not. Okay, and then if you're a little more advanced, here. Making those Ys. All right, and then we're gonna do a little bit more leg, so curtsey balance. We're almost to the end of our list. We've got legs and then 2 more upper body exercises. So from here, we're just gonna have, again, our elbows kind of tucked into our ribs, and then just straight here, and then we're gonna balance on one leg, reach behind us into that curtsey lunge, and if you're new to this, go ahead and do that curtsey lunge. Come up to balance, using this to keep you nice and stable, and back out. Okay? If you're a little more advanced, when you come back, you're just gonna float that leg, and then back in. Float that leg, and back in, so you're not making contact with that floor. Ooh, let's see if I can do it on this side. A little wobbly on that side, not as strong. I have imbalances on that side. All right, next thing we're gonna do, last 2 exercises. You're gonna be holding onto your straps, and all we're gonna do is turn it around. So taking those straps, flip it around to the other side, okay? First thing we're gonna start with is a chest press. So if you're just starting out, I would suggest this staggered stance right here, okay? So zombie arms out in front of you. We're gonna do a wide push-up. So that's what I want you to think of, okay? So a chest press, but wide. So bringing it out here, nice 90 degrees. And then back in. Really using the chest muscles and the back muscles to move you. Still pulling that core in nice and tight. I'm going a little bit further than 90, so I need to correct myself for you guys. And then if you're a little more advanced, you're going to take that step back, zombie arms out here, and back in. Okay, and then last exercise we're doing the triceps, so that's the back of the arm. That's that little jiggle that we all get, that we hate so much. Well, we're gonna fix that. So, just getting started out, again, zombie arms, staggered feet, okay? Nice beginner's pose right here, okay? And all you're going to do is kind of bend your elbows and bring the back of your hands towards the temples, okay? So just like the biceps, you're bringing towards the temples, towards the face, outside of the face, and then using those muscles, those tricep muscles, to push back out. Okay, so straightening back out. I'm shaking a little bit because I kind of did this workout before doing the video. Okay, and then if you're a little more advanced, and this is not really easy, zombie arms towards the face, straightening back out. Here actually probably do it a little bit easier. There we go. Keeping those shoulders away from those ears. All right, guys, that was everything on my list for today, and I will actually post a little bit more with the TRX this week, and just simply because I'm so excited to use it. But thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.